Hello. Welcome back to Factorio. These are still going fine. Yeah, there's still plenty in there. This is out of fuel over here, though. And it looks like we need to get more coal drills going. Oh, come on. Let's see. That doesn't really need to be hooked up that way. Can I make another one? Yeah. How is my power doing? Oh, it's fine. It is just fine. So I don't have the level 3 radar yet. What's the map looking like? A whole lot of nothing. That's fine. This is all hooked up down here. I'm going to take these out. Actually, I'm going to... Not that one. I'm going to hook this up here, like this. And then take these down. Next level radar, but these take red circuits. I think I can make red circuits now, I just don't have oil being processed. These also take red circuits. That takes batteries. I think I want to... I think I want to get these first. It's not really going to matter. Or I can go for trains. I'll get trains eventually. But everything in trains also takes blue science. So I'm going to get this. Get that kind of out of the way. I think we should start getting some oil processing done. As part of this little project, we can also... Oh, I'm thinking about it. Not enough ingredients. I don't have anything. As part of this, we can get the advanced copper processing kind of underway. So, for that, we will need at least one oil refinery. That's all full. So I feel a little bit weird doing this in a kind of rudimentary way, because oil and liquids are kind of a pain to move later. I'm going to put this in this box up here that has other kinds of garbage related items. Well, there's stuff to process in here. Forgot all about this stuff. That's still basically garbage. I'm going to leave that there. This is empty. Okay. Put that in there. That in there. That in there. Got some gravel. Got some copper slag, or sludge, or whatever it's called. And some crushed iron that I should have put down there. It's not completely full. How are these doing? It's doing fine. It's happening almost exactly the way I want it to. Okay. I'm gonna move some of that. That looks good. What's also going to help a lot with this is if I have pipes being made. Preferably both pipes and the underground pipes. Do this. This one can do pipes. And this one can do underground pipes. And they both just take plates. Okay. I'll let that go for a little bit. I kind of feel like we're getting to a point where more of these furnaces would be beneficial. Alright, let's just do that one next. That doesn't need to be there. And that was a crushed iron. Okay. And actually, well, hold on. This needs to link up. This is probably not necessary. Oops. Okay. Let that be good for now. How are these pipes doing? Alright, that'll be good enough to start with. I'll let those build up a little bit. That's looking pretty good. And that'll slow down at some point. Since I have this extra furnace, let's go ahead and use it. Where's my coal? That's going to be a little weird. I might want to... This is just going to be all kinds of weird. I don't know about this. That's probably not going to work. At least that will keep the belt balanced. It's not great, but it will keep the belt balanced. Is there anything else that I need for oil? Second tier of fluid handling would be kind of nice. Landfill is something that I thought I would need at some point. Lasers aren't going to get me anything until I have production for other kinds of science. I think I'm just going to get tier 2 fluid handling. Okay, we have an extra light, so let's use it. I don't know. How is this really gonna work if I'm not doing this kind of janky? Alright, I'll let this go for a little bit while I'm thinking about this. This thing. This is also just the first tier of oil processing, which is really not going to do me very good. It's only producing petroleum. Do need to kickstart it somehow, though. Alright, so copper sulfate. Copper plates come from a chemical plant. Maybe I should be focusing on that. Because this is gonna be... This is definitely... Like, copper processing is definitely kind of weird. Takes copper sulfate and water, produces plates, sulfuric acid, and gravel. Copper sulfate is made from copper dust and sulfur dust. Isn't there one of these? Yeah. So to process regular copper ore, we need copper ore and gravel. In a pulverizer, produces copper dust and sulfur dust. I'm not currently mining regular copper ore. Let's keep this moving. So this just takes water? Okay. Ugh. How do I think? I'm also not currently producing any sulfur. This is how I actually produce sulfur, with water and petroleum gas. Get gravel out of dirt. Okay. I will need sulfur. Just straight up sulfur. After not very long. So maybe it's not terrible to just start producing some sulfur. Sulfur is made with water and petroleum gas. Let's be janky. This gonna be lined up the way I want it to be? Yes. It is. I'm not really gonna be overly concerned about over or under producing this for a bit. Actually, let's make this a regular box because I don't really want excess of it. This is fine. So that should actually get me everything I need to produce copper sulfate. The sulfur dust comes from just sulfur in a pulverizer. Let's get a pulverizer. Alright. So So I want to undo this. I want to change how this works now. This is going to stop certain things from being made, but that's okay. I'm also going to need one of these to actually make the sulfat in, right? Where's the sulfat made? Anywhere. Perfect. Let's do this. Oh, this takes a lot, doesn't it? It takes a decent amount. So let's do it this way. Output priority left. This is what I'm looking for. And then it produces how much? 10? That's also a lot. So it's going to want one of these as an output as well. Let's get started on the railway. Alright. We have a pulverizer. This is for sulfur dust. We're gonna do this pretty weird, but bear with me. I don't really care. Let's just do that. It's the wrong one. I need to get more of these. Get some more belts too. And I'll just get these pipes. It's fine. Okay. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. That takes 1 sulfur. I'm not going to use a loader for that. Doesn't really matter. There's, like, loaders are unpowered, whereas the inserters have a draw on them. But I don't really care. I don't really care. Okay, so this happens in 2 seconds. So this is kind of some of what I want to try to get somewhat balanced. So the sulfat, 10 sulfat is made in 2 seconds. Iron plates take 2 seconds to actually do this, but it only consumes 6 sulfat. That's not a great ratio. It's really not a great ratio. Sure, let's do that. Okay. That's really a pretty awful ratio. The more I think about it, the more I hate it. Let's put that in there, except I can't. There we go. Well, this one doesn't need to be balanced. If I do this, though, probably does need to be balanced. I'm going to start with just 2 like this. See how this works. I might end up needing more, but I hope not. I'll put priority left. Guess this can be up here and I can just line them all up. Let's get a light up here, because it's a little bit dark. This power pole is going to have to move, but that's okay. I won't worry about that yet. So this, let me look at this again. I want this to produce copper plates. These copper plates are made with just water and sulfate. Complications. Let's just do it kind of directly like this. How much sulfate does this take? 6, so I probably want to load it like this. Fluid wagon, maybe. Automated transport, definitely. That doesn't matter so much, but I'm going to hook it up that way. And then we can do something like this. Hook up the water. Where's the water coming from? Up here. Let's see how much of this we can skip. None of it. Can't skip all of it. Let's do it here then. Or let's do it here, because this is going to be in the way of the power generation, but I can extend the power generation up here. Sort of, maybe, except the copper's in the way. Maybe this wasn't the best place to pick for power. This should be fine though. And power. And splitters. That's not a splitter. I need more wood for more splitters. Okay, good enough. That steel furnace is out of fuel, so I'm just going to pick this up right now, even though I don't need it right now. I'm not going back over there right now. And then I need somewhere to put the sulfuric acid. And I have no iron plates. Let's do that. Yeah, so these don't produce a whole lot of sulfuric acid, but they do produce sulfuric acid, which makes it a little bit interesting as it relates to battery production. And we want to unload these as well, don't we? So I actually want this to be a little bit further. Let's just go ahead and unload these. Let's do this. Filter off gravel here on the right. Keep that up in there. And then maybe this will be fine. Maybe this will be fine. I don't really expect this to be fine, but maybe it'll be fine. Right, and these don't produce a whole lot of gravel compared to copper. Wait, I actually want that to stay. Nope, this is what I want. Alright. And we are absolutely not producing enough ore to really make this run at capacity, but that's okay. We have this running. Sort of. I still need to put the sulfuric acid somewhere. I don't love putting it right here, but it will be fine. I can move everything later if I really want to. How's my power doing? It looks okay, surprisingly. I would have expected to be having some serious power issues right now, but that doesn't look like it's the case. Okay. So we have sulfur, which is one part of blue science. Engines would be another part, which we can also put together. Engines take steel plates, wheels, gear wheels, and iron pipes. I'm just going to do it here. Somehow. What am I missing? Copper. It's fine. And then what is the ratio? One pipe to one gear wheel. Or one steel plate to one gear wheel. And I want some copper for one of these. Okay. That is 2/3 of blue science. The next one is red circuits, which we need plastic for. Plastic is coal and petroleum gas. I think I'm just going to have its own dedicated coal drill for making plastic. Let's do this. Actually, no. Signals. We're on a rail theme for research right now. This is fine. I want one of these. Filter out the dust. I'm just going to very sloppily pipe this back up here. Plastic in a chemical plant. And I'm actually going to load up some of this coal into a box. Let's get this going. This is that petroleum. This is kinda gross. I will admit that this is kinda gross. But that has never stopped me before. It actually kind of has stopped me before in certain cases, but it's not gonna stop me now. We need that and that. This produces 2 bars per production, so that's easily going to get filled up. Let's unload this way. And I actually don't really want to have plastic bars stored. I want this to go pretty much straight into red circuit production. And I actually kind of don't want it to happen here, do I? I want it to be more like down here-ish somewhere. Okay, let's move this. Somehow, we're gonna get this down here. And I think I'm actually going to move where these power poles are being made. What's this? How did that happen? not going to touch that though. Okay, so we can take this out. Because I kind of want more space around this thing anyway. I'm going to put one of these over here somewhere. That's fine, because that will make it so that I can take these out. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to make green circuits, or red circuits, which I do not need steel for. I need copper cables, plastic bars, and green circuits. Copper cables take half a second to make. These take 9.5 seconds to make. And they consume 4. These produce 2. Wait, no. These take 6 seconds to make. So one of these making copper cable can support 6 red circuit machines. Theoretically. I'm going to do this a different way. I shouldn't have picked that up, I guess. Copper cable. We're going to load in the copper this way, unload it this way, split that way. Gates. Concrete. Automobilism. Lubricant. Lubricant gets me closer to robots. And then we wanted the other part of this, which is plastic. How much plastic does these take? It's 1-to-1 with green circuits. So let's do it here. Somehow. And then don't actually need all that much coal. Move this. I need more belts. I'm going way too far. This is the belts right here. Those are not the right belts. Okay, I'm figuring this out. Alright. Now... oh, this is gonna get a little weird. Red circuits. Not gonna get very many out of this. For the time being, I'm just going to put them in a box. And I need... I don't have long inserters. Let's get long inserters real quick. Wait a minute. This will be fine. Let's do it like this. And then use a long inserter for the other part of it. Okay, we definitely need to scale copper mining. Alright. Electric engines. Let's get... that's 3. That'll put 4 miners up here. No. Not really where that should go, but that's fine. This will be progress. Okay. And then a long inserter. There we go. We technically have red circuit production. It is not very scalable. I have not been placing things in a very good way, but we have it. We'll be able to move things around once we have robots. I'm going to put this here for some of the extra science packs that I intend on producing elsewhere. These take 3 ingredients, so I'm going to just make them here. Do I have any parts of this right now? No, I do not. Can get some though. Why isn't this working? Because I'm not giving it pipes. Okay. Have some of this. Put that in there. Still doesn't seem like we're producing all that much copper, even though... Oh, it's because I only have the one crusher. That's really why. That's still not going to make it a whole lot faster, but it'll help a little bit. Oh, wow. And everything over there is out of fuel. Okay. We have some... Why am I putting it on there? That's not what I want. What was the other thing? Red circuits. There we go. We have some progress. So this is going to go horrendously slow for a while. But we have the ability. Okay. That was a process, but we have blue science. That is good enough place to stop here. So I'm going to call it here, and I will see you next time.